Plays Truth and Oli. Um, Good night, good night, everyone. Welcome to the ninth episode of the board experience. I'm not too sure what's going on as usual. You guys can introduce yourselves if you want to.
I think after the ninth episode, they already know who we are.
No, no, but for the fresh viewers though, there are some people like the ninth episode, maybe the first episode.
That's deep. Sorry, you could have just done the intro. I'm Brandon, guy.
And then there's Trevor. But tonight I wanted to talk about Heart's Fury. Well, what I kind of well no, I kind of borrowed that from someone else. But the Heart's Fury it came from Kevin Hart, and the Fury. Well, my take on it is that a guy who has the ability to get any girl will cheat.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
I know you can't tell right now, dog, but like I'm actually laughing, dog, because honestly,
Think about it. Let me think about it. Right, you have cash, cars, you have everything, doggy.
but that's the
Let's say,
thing,
let's
dog.
say, let's say, and you're in a relationship, but because you have them three things and yeah, good looks, you can get any girl, dog. You will cheat. That's the tweet.
That's the thing, dog.
Was
Because I agree, but if I agree, that means that we're casting men under the bus.
well,
You
I
understand?
mean,
Because now we're making it
how
seem like men are
how
dogs.
it's not like that though. I I feel like let me say it the way I see it, right? I just see it as like um like I feel like the person he would cheat with or the guy in question would cheat with, like the girl it like she wouldn't hold the same place as the main female, if you get what I'm saying.
Now repeat that.
I said like the way I see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the girl, like the side chick would not have the same place as the main chick. Like I feel like the main shorty would have priority.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Well, no.
Like I,
Well, I lie because Kevin Hart, like he cheat on his wife and he married his side. He married the side chick.
um,
He married the side chick and then he cheat on the side chick and then he married the side chick after that.
um,
You know,
that's crazy.
that's actually crazy.
Um, but yeah, I feel like I'm not justifying cheating. Like there's no justification for cheating. Like if you cheat, dog, you just trash. It's plain and simple. Um, but if you do cheat, I feel like it could go either way, though. Like you could treat like your main, like the main girl better or the side girl better, but it depends on what she gets in return. Yeah,
What do you mean?
like it depends on who treats you better in return. Like if you're giving your main girl all the attention, like you still cheating,
Hmm.
it's still wrong.
It's okay.
But if
You're
it's
saying it's okay to cheat then?
nah, I just said it wasn't. Like I literally said that if you cheat, you trash.
Okay, okay, but okay.
So why you trying to make me? Why you trying to slander my name?
No, no, but
When
from what you getting from the way it was sounding though, like you were saying like,
no,
Harry,
but like I said,
I
I
guess it's
opened the
okay to
statement
cheat
saying that
because if I treated my main shorty better than Irene, why not?
No dog, but like I opened this statement saying that if you cheat, you're trash.
Okay.
But if you do cheat, the person you would treat better depends on what they give you in return. So if you're giving your side chick more attention and she giving you um more attention than your main chick though, then
Mm.
you treat her better. But
Okay.
if your main chick giving you more attention, you treat her better, but you still have the side chick for, to fill in the gap.
Okay.
Again, I still not condoning cheating, but I feel like that's how it is.
I don't know, bro. I had the impression like one of you would be like, "What hour?" Like with that Fury in particular.
Uh,
Yeah, I thought your man would have been like. I was actually surprised that you agreed.
nah, because the thing is, like I said, dog, it's kind of it's kind of weird because if I agree and I say yes, that means dog we're just admitting that men are dogs and men have no control. But I feel
I
like
mean, hey, well, let's flip the switch, right? Well, okay, well, I don't think Doug your sister watching the podcast.
yeah, I know.
But yeah, dog, like, I don't think like, okay, let's flip the switch.
Mm.
Let's throw it onto a female. Say a girl like Megan, you know Megan, right? You know Meg the stallion, the
Um,
thick Texas shorty. You don't know the rapper
yeah,
Meg the Stallion?
sure. I think so.
Dog, what you, bro? Her song, that's like the TikTok thing. The what's how does it go? The
I have
bougie,
heard the name, though. I've not done.
the bougie ratchet song that everybody did on TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was the one who sang that. But like,
okay.
yeah, I was saying like a girl. Okay, never mind, no dog. I think the females is just loyal for three.
I wouldn't say that.
But yeah, dog, I would say that.
You would?
I cannot think of any female celebrity on par on par with Mr. Hart who has cheated.
Uh-huh. You probably can't think of them because you probably never heard about it, though.
No, no, what that I thinking of Cardi, Offset, Nasty Girl. I think of I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. I don't know. Maybe
Like
they
I said, dog, you probably haven't heard of it.
maybe, but the fact that I haven't heard of it means I guess they actually loyal.
Nah, they just not getting caught. That's it. That's the difference.
You do you have
I
any
remember.
proof to back that statement that they
Nah,
just
but I've heard people say. I heard somebody say. I remember. Somebody say women cheat more, but they're just better at hiding it. Fox and Sharon agrees.
they cheat
Big
more?
time.
They cheat. Okay,
Yeah.
when you say cheat more, like what do you mean?
Okay. First of all, because I know you're going to eventually ask that. What? Let's give some context. Like, at what point is it cheating?
Yeah, yeah. Let's establish that first. So, what would you consider to be cheating? Like, what do you say is the first basis? Like, what would be the first act of cheating in your opinion? I feel that.
Dog, I asked you the question, but okay,
You asked me.
your habit, I guess.
Alright, I would say um I would say if you go behind a partner bike for independence. Straight up doggy. Like that is a violation. That is like a red flag. To me personally, I don't know. For me, I mind what giving out your number thing. I mind I guess flirting to some extent.
To some extent, what's to some extent?
There's some extent, okay, like let's say
Like half.
getting like let's say
Uh-huh.
like if it if it gets like steamy,
Mm.
yeah, I would draw the line there. I mean, I can tolerate the fruits, but like it's to the point to where it gets steamy. Nah, that's you're crossing the line there, dog.
That's interesting.
How is that interesting?
Because you just said you can tolerate the fruits.
Yeah, fruit. I
And
don't
then
know. Fruiting is not. I don't know. I don't know. It depends. Like I said, if it gets steamy, that's where I draw the line.
all right. Listen, all right.
Dog, why
I
you?
kind of differ.
How
I
am I?
kind of
How am
differ.
I? How am I a sim doggy?
So, all right. So, in my opinion, dog, like from the time it's floating, that's already cheating, doggy.
Dog, you tripping, bro. Everybody
How?
flirts, bro. Everybody flirts. That's the thing.
And that's the problem, doggy. What's the
Them
purpose of
girls,
flirting?
wait, them shorties flirting like crazy, dog.
Exactly. So you can understand why they say women
So
cheat more.
well, that's not cheating. That's not cheating.
To you, doggy, what flirting is cheating, doggy. Well, in my opinion, you don't have to agree.
Alright. So okay, so if your girl flirt with her next man, you will get vexed.
Yes,
Dog,
doggy, but wait. Okay, then, dog. What do you feel the purpose of flirting is, though?
bro, flirting is like it's just a thing, bro. Like it's the what's the purpose of flirting?
What? Yeah,
There's
what?
no purpose. It's just well, there's not really like in that context, bro. There's not really any. It's just talking. It's just talking.
Really? So you just message somebody one day. You're just talking,
Mhm.
and from the time the conversation starts, you flirting.
What? No, like that's not what I'm saying, bro. Like I'm just saying, like okay, let's say, like dog, them comments killing me.
You
Uh,
answer the comments, dog.
Mohammed, I see, I see hot girl. I see hot girl come there with just a thing. Hot girl, let me ask
Just
you. Hot girl, let me ask you that though. If your shorty flirt with her next man, you will get vexed. While we wait for his response, it's like
before you continue, they ask so why you call it flirting? Why not being friendly?
yeah, it's the same thing.
Is
Being
it?
friend, yeah.
I feel like there's a difference.
There are though. I would call it the same. I would go as far to call it the same thing.
I think like being friendly would be like you're just talking, you'll give a joke, you'll laugh at something, you'll have a conversation, that's fine. But once it reach flirting, doggy, well that's part of courtship. So that's dog
Big word,
progressing
big word.
progressing towards a relationship.
Dog, no, bruh, no. Have you ever flirted with a shorty before?
Dog, don't put me on the spot. That's not the point.
No, dog, no, no. Like I'm just asking.
This is psychology, and
Doggy, I'm not
with
putting you.
my
It's
certification in psychology, doggy, I am.
listen. It's a question.
You see, look, what's your comments, dog?
You
Somebody
flirt
said
with
you flirt
intent.
with
No,
intention.
bruh, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Don't.
That's the
This
point.
you don't flirt. No, Gasa. So Ari, so okay, okay. Ari, if you tell a shorty you looking fine like wine,
Bro, okay. Just
you tell a
imagine it. Just
shorty,
imagine.
no, listen, you tell a shorty, my girl, you looking fine like wine. You have a girl, but the girl looking fine like wine. That is,
But oh, listen. But if you
no,
have a girl, why you going
listen,
and
how you mean, dog? It's just, how you, dog, is like I'm saying, like it's just like talking, bruh. That's being okay. That's being friendly. That was what I just said. There was I was being friendly, and that was a flirt.
dog? I feel your girl is just built different.
Dog, what you talking about? Dog, what
Because
you
oh,
talking
listen,
about?
listen. Head out. Listen, if you have a girl, your compliment's supposed to change. I'm not saying you cannot compliment other girls, but you have to be discreet because now you in a
It's some
relationship, doggy.
real simp energy I'm getting right
So
now.
you not how you mean, doggy? You just said you would.
So, so
You
let me.
just said you'd let your girl flirt with other fellas.
So if she tell another fella, oh, that come obsessed.
Exactly.
But if she tell another fella
Exactly.
another generic, okay, bro. Like at the end of the day, you still mine, dog.
Yeah, dog. But like the girl put in. Look, read the comments. Read the comments. Um.
Be the mine. No, no, no. Let me
Yeah,
show.
yeah. But like at the end of the day, dog, she's still quote unquote pushing speed on another man, dog. Because she's secure in her investment.
What's securing, doggy?
Dog, listen. By the time the girl finished there, the partner she quote unquote flirting with, that man go feel like he have a chance, even though you're in a
But he
relationship.
doesn't.
And
Let me.
now,
Ari, okay. Sorry, finish. Sorry.
yeah, and now your girl flirted with the man go base you as a shit because your girl in a relationship with you, but she's still pushing speed on him.
Ari. Okay. But let me give you let me tell you something about females, right? That's
Alright,
that's
Mr.
something
All Knowing.
that's something I went on like howtogetagirl.com. Alright guys, take
Alright, that is the site Darwin hosting.
make sure you're taking those guys howtogetagirl.com. Alright, written
Most
by my
likely.
dog. My brother programmed this site everything. So I get everything from it.
Alright. That explains.
Shorties shorties like to have like some females like they have
Options.
low self yeah options, but I will not go as far to call it an option though. Like they like some of them have low self esteem and they just have fellas there just to gas them up though.
How you mean to gas them up, doggy? That's a problem.
How you
Dog,
mean
if they're
that's
looking,
a dog? But there's no way
remember,
you
okay.
can give you dog. You cannot you like how do I explain it though? That is like throwing water into a black hole though.
What?
Like she have to
No.
like I don't know though. It's like they have to have somebody else gassing. I don't know though. It complicated though.
That making no kind of sense. Alright, wait, head up. You remember? I think it was late last year. Um,
Dog,
there
yeah.
was news about.
Oh sorry.
Yeah, I read in the comments.
I try and
There
keep
was there
I
was
try and keep up with them.
there's a delay, so they responded to stuff we've already said.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but late last year there was news about Aisha Curry.
Oh
You
yeah.
remember that? And then she said she wanted attention from other guys, even though she married.
Mm-hmm.
Why you feel that makes such a big impact of it?
Dog, that's how the females are. That's how the female is, dog. The
But it was
vagina
female that
species.
was telling her she wrong, doggy.
Dog, them females lie, doggy. Dog,
Because dog,
let me
that's the
tell you
first
that.
steps to
You
cheating, doggy. From
you
time you
see
want attention
Jada,
from other
but
fellas.
all of
Uh,
them cheating, doggy. That's why I'm showing you.
Wait, but then you
Dog,
just
Jada, let me tell you, that dog, Jada, I feel at time Jada and Willa take a break to have to knock like other partners and thing, dog.
the way.
Serious thing. All them celebrities cheated, dog.
I agree with that last statement. But
Serious
though,
thing, bro. Them.
yeah, good slander Will Smith like that. Dog. Will Smith is
No,
just
but okay, which brings me to my initial point. Heart's Fury. Once a guy has fame, money, cash, whatever, he will cheat.
nah, dog. Because
How,
Will Smith never cheat.
doggy? Diamond does cheat, doggy.
Doggy, I willing to put my name on the line for me.
Listen. If Jay
Stop.
Z cheat on Beyonce, there's no hope, dog.
Bro, dog, Jay-Z ugly, doggy. What you talking
Dog,
about?
what you? Dog, what you
Doggy,
mean,
let
bro?
me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened,
What
doggy.
you mean? There's nothing, dog. He cheat.
Let me
There's
tell
no
you what happened, dog.
explanation, doggy.
Diamond, wait, listen, Diamond, Diamond pulled Beyonce, doggy. Alright?
Alright.
When Diamond pulled Beyonce, I'm gonna realize, like, Diamond whole life, he get nothing. And if you get anything, doggy,
Doggy,
like,
you tripping.
nothing
Doggy,
of
you
the
tripping.
bar outside.
You tripping. You actually tripping.
Either that or girls are just wanting for his money. Alright? But when Diamond pulled Beyonce, doggy, Diamond low confidence just skyrocket, doggy. So made feel that he could have do anything, doggy. And when your confidence too high, you make mistakes, doggy.
Ah, so no, but I still feel like it coming to the same thing. Oh well, I would let me see. How would I say it? That brings me to another theory, you know. I think I saw that on Twitter. Like once you check a nice girl, other nice girls will want to check you.
A lot of people say that. I know. That's crazy.
But
That's me, chief.
dog, I just check your master plan day. So that is why.
My master plan
Yeah.
for what?
That is your master plan because she's so nice, dog. You say you will just check a dog, and if anything happen, you have endless stories to fall back on. Alright.
Oh, that
Well played, dog.
nah. You have to
well,
come. Dog,
well
you're wrong
played,
for
dog.
that, dog.
How I wrong for that?
Because you slandering my name there right now, dog.
I like the viewers I go get down. But what? Look, I see. Look, I see. Oscar saying some stuff there. When
When you
you
check a fine girl, you get prominence. I mean, obviously.
doggy, you mustn't wait until you just have to get the prominence by yourself, dog. That's why you just hello again. I
Yeah,
see
that's why.
your hands, but that was just a terrible joke. Sorry.
That's why I'm like breaking up there right now, though, because I tell you.
Your
Um,
mic or your headphones?
nah. Remember, dog, every podcast so far, your mic breaking up.
Serious?
Yep. Like you just be talking, dog, and the last part of your sentence, nobody hearing you. Just cutting off right before you finish.
I'm actually saving up for a Blue Yeti.
And save up for what you want. But I just let you know. Even when I posted the highlight on my status,
Mm-hmm.
you could have heard it. Like you'd be
I
saying a
was
sentence and just cut off.
I was hearing myself clearly.
No, you clear. But like the last part of your sentence normally
Oh,
you
you
just
just
cut
cutting
off.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway. Um I agree with what Damon is saying.
With the prominence thing.
Yeah. Like when you check a nice girl you gain prominence. Look, somebody said it's as if you're not that ugly anymore. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what you feel like. Like they say you got a nice girl. Like the world is yours. Maybe you don't like you controlling CTOS. Just ranting.
The way. Oh, ah boy. I don't know. Like it is. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. Though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah.
I just feel like um them shorties wildin' dog. At the end of the day, them shorties still wildin'.
At the end of the day, dog, all you need is Christ.
Facts.
Calm down.
If you relative you silent tonight, but yeah, you ain't giving no feedback.
No, I fucking super hard there.
What
That is
happened?
why.
Oh, you sleepy?
My brother woke me up like 5 times there already.
I bet
But
just
we're going to sleep, dog. It's the 1 a.m. podcast and not for the faint of heart.
True. And I still have to wake up at 5. What
Why?
is life?
why?
Work, G, work.
But like they shut down everywhere, dog. How you getting to work?
I don't get into work, I do it from my home, G.
Ah,
Yeah,
damn.
same.
That's sad.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I have some work to do. I just postponing it. Um,
But yeah, dog, like I was about to say something.
yeah, go ahead.
Um, so this week, how has the first half of your week been? By the way,
Dog, you know every Saturday you asking that question
yeah,
Facts.
I meant to ask that question before I went into the
into
topic.
that topic.
Yeah, but then I don't know, dog. I was nervous. I
Uh,
was
dog, my week was dry. I've just been home working on a research paper
okay.
and some other assignments
That's,
for classes I don't want to do.
that sounds
So,
that sounds super fun, dog.
yeah, time of my life.
You have any nice in your class?
Anyway, anyway, I answer that question. You gonna mess me up, baby. If I say yes,
How is that a
bring
mess
me
up question,
up.
doggy? Do you have
If
any
I say
nice girls
no,
in your class,
if
dog?
I say no, it will backfire harsh.
I would go
Hey, my G, you have to give them the FBI answer of it.
the FBI answer.
I could neither confirm nor deny the allegations based on the question you asked me, G.
Yeah, yeah, I like that answer.
That's how you kill yourself, bro.
I can
Doggy,
just plead the
dog,
fifth.
hey, yes or no, doggy?
I'll
Nah,
plead the
G.
fifth.
You
What?
life not about yes or no, G.
What do you mean? In this question, it's a yes or no question.
Nah, dog, I'll
Is
plead the
ugly
fifth.
girls if they have ugly girls or nice girls in your class? One or the
Nah,
other, black or white.
Nah, doggy.
It's black or there's
Nah,
no
G.
gray. There's no gray area.
nah, there
Nah,
is
you
a gray
can't be
area.
so, bro.
Dog, hot girl. They have nice girls. They have nice girls there, dog. Cause that one I want to answer me. I got to check the view.
That man in a relationship, doggy. You check if he doesn't
It
cheat.
doesn't
Facts.
So
matter.
that's
How
on
is
his mind.
so okay? So you're saying complimenting
Facts.
girls. So giving girls compliments is cheating.
Nah, dog, it depends on the compliment.
If you have intention to start current here,
To
Yeah.
start current. When you
yeah, my G, because
start,
I sowing seeds in your mind. I letting you know I watching you even if I tied out for the time.
Yup.
say it again. Say it again.
I sowing seeds in my mind, so I letting them know I watching you even if I tie down for the time.
Okay. Okay. I see. Look, I see. Look, I see. Look, them comments killed me. But
I bet he not answering because I'm here. Dog, life not all about crush yourself.
dog, I. So, may say, give me an example on both sides. Like, what's a compliment? Like, how should you compliment if you're in a relationship, and what would be a compliment trying to initiate current? No rule select.
You see that fine like wine thing you say a while ago?
Mm.
You can't see that in a relationship.
Dog, I think, guys, thank you for
Facts.
watching
Nah,
this episode of the board experience. Dog, why?
are you trying to wrap things up there, my G?
Yeah, dog, I was just freaking out. But why? Tell me why.
I mean
Why
why?
what?
Because You have intentions. That's what Trevor just said.
You find like
Dog,
one translate.
yeah, man, but you have to understand the language of the girls. G. So like, I see your picture, right?
Mhm.
There are two things, okay, right? I realized, let's say she's a dark girl,
Mhm.
and she put a picture, right? So I could say, and I quote, nice pic. That's a compliment, dog, but I just say compliment. You
Nice,
can't pick up nothing from that G.
nice,
Nice pic.
nice pick.
You check it. But if I say
Doggy, what?
just now, G, just now. But if I say I like chocolate and I put the emoji with the tongue,
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Nice. No, no, but
that's
that,
a
how is
big
that a rap?
difference, G.
You like chocolate, doggy?
Wow, doing gas, yeah, doing
How you
hard.
mean, doggy?
You
You like
you you
chocolate, bro? Like, how you mean? That is
you
what
you
you like,
lying to yourself, G.
bro?
You lying to
You
yourself.
haven't.
I feel
I
doing
just letting
something
you know
should
from the
justify in
girl
that
point
sense,
of
though.
view, you pushing speed.
Dog, Harry, you like, I like chocolate. Except the emojis. Okay, probably, okay. Harry, I can agree with the emojis for sure.
Somebody say tell her edge is laid down nice today.
Um,
The edges,
Tell her
I didn't say that's too much.
that one in the middle.
That's
That one in the middle.
too,
It to me,
too
it
much
depends
from
on
me.
the context. Like if I know, if the girl already complained to me about like feeling insecure about her edges, then for me that's pushing speed.
What?
But if yeah, and like if I know, I could also use that as a wiki teaser. You check like yeah, look your edges always trash, but that picture that picture make it look nice. So again, it depends on the context that you're communicating with the
I feel
girl.
too dog. It depends on your relationship. And I don't talk about your relationship with your girlfriend. I mean like the relationship with the person you commenting on though. Like
Right.
if you're a friend and you're always joking around, you're always,
Mm,
talking to each other. Like yeah, sure, you comment on the person pic with a compliment, that's fine. But like if dog, you just scrolling through Instagram, you see a nice girl and you go and comment under her picture with a compliment. Dog, why? Like you comment under the picture to get attention, obviously.
okay.
Facts.
So why do it, dog?
Mm.
Yeah. To be honest, like if like in a relationship, I'd probably message her privately.
Okay.
But
Message like to
to
tell her.
literally comment under a picture, I I feel to me that is safe done.
Yeah, that one, I go like that one dangerous. But I go like if anybody tell my shorty her edge is nice, I go see that one in the streets.
Yeah, okay. I told you I just
I go
seen.
see that one.
Yeah, no serious. I always think about how would I feel if it was the other way around. That's how I
Yeah,
always picture it like that way. So
yeah.
What you don't know will not kill you.
nah, boy, nah, that shit. I ain't living a life for nobody. G.
What you think about that quote? What you don't know.
No, but I just disagree with you, G. That's crap.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's nonsense. Look,
Nah, doggy.
I'm gonna just say
I have to.
messaging her privately have a downside, and I agree.
Say it again.
No, in the comments they said messaging her privately have its downside.
Well, yeah, of course. If first of all, if guys you first see me telling her, that's a red flag. If you've never had a prior conversation before that, that's a red flag. If
Yep.
like all you're talking about is homework and what next for class,
Oh,
and you just drop that, then that's a red flag.
okay.
So yeah, you're right. Of course, there are downsides to it.
Mm.
And I feel like the fact that you reach in her inbox, Doggy, Like you treading some dangerous waters there, dog.
Facts.
Like you wasn't giving me enough attention in the comments, dog. So I come straight to the source.
Sauce, no ketchup. Raw sauce. No ketchup. Raw sauce.
Sure. Look, they ask, what's your thoughts on guys not posting their girlfriends?
I want to answer that question.
Is that a sign that he's cheating?
I want to answer that question. I want to quote um one of my favorite artists. His name is Drake.
Same.
In the words of Drake, let me get his exact words. Hold on, eh?
And you know how Drake Bungie.
Facts.
That's not know. Drake, I want to say it verbatim, bro. I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from
I
my.
was hiding the world from my kid.
You check it,
Hey,
doggy.
that's no. And next one,
Doggy.
I quote you, bro.
Dog, I
And
don't know. Well,
honestly, and next thing,
I'm
bro.
protecting my shorty from the world, dog. So why the world have to? Yes, you are going on the world out there, man.
Wait, you know what
People
making that
dying
so
in
funny?
Iraqi.
But in Iraq,
Bruh.
you know what
People
making that
starving in
funny?
Africa, you know. What?
I think it was this week.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
they post the
this week.
bossy.
Drake,
They,
Drake was his son.
so, I want that.
When
That's
he-
actually on the topic. The topic
yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Adonis.
Wait, the man is still getting jokes yet, huh?
Dog, that man.
Wait, let me send a picture
Yeah, yeah.
to
Send
you.
up. Let me put it on the on
No,
this.
no, no. That one is for y'all, Logie. That one is for y'all.
Adonis for us. Doggy. Wait, dog. That's crazy. Trevor, you heard of the beef, right?
Never mind, never mind. I didn't save it.
How about you?
Push. There was this rap beef between Drake and Pusha T. So long. You want to tell him the story, Brandon?
No?
Okay. Long story short, doggy. Um.
They're busy man files, though.
Yeah, Drake dropped a diss track on him. Well, let me tell you how it started. Pusha T had dropped his mixtape. They throw some subliminals at Drake. Drake dropped a full on diss track, and then Pusha T exposed him and have an unborn child for prostitute. And like,
Wow.
yeah, and like, what's even worse, doggy, was that it was Drake's best friend. Drake best friend tell a shorty that tell Pusha T that information. So that was crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad.
It's nasty though. Nasty. But yeah. Yeah, so everybody they post a picture of the boss. I think it was this week. And everybody was freaking out though.
Man looking white, doggy.
Very much.
That one ain't looking nothing like Driva.
At all.
What dog? You know young Gravy, Brandon?
Uh,
Okay, no mind. You okay. But yeah dog, they just they just rosely killing.
I'm not even old enough to read and you're already getting jokes. If somebody say you're protecting your girl from other, or you're protecting your girl from the other girls in your DM.
And you protecting her from the other girls.
Remember, you say you're not hiding your girl from the world. You're not hiding. Yeah, you said what you said. Your quote.
Doggy. I would say I do have other girls in my inbox log, so I don't know what
Yeah,
that
that's that.
I don't know what that reach was. I don't, but I don't.
I don't know, dog. You just sounding like the advocate for cheating. You're making it sound
Wow, bro. That's
like
crazy.
you
That's
you're
a reach.
blurring the line between what's acceptable and what's unacceptable.
What do you, dog? Ari.
Like you
That's
seem like the
reaching,
kind
bro.
of
Ari.
reaching for like for who though? Because dog, for the whole podcast, don't have that kind of energy. Like he could be in a relationship. Well, he is in a relationship, and like he could be complimenting girls, and like as long as
I
they're doing the
don't.
thing, it's not cheating. That's how he's sounding.
I dog. My dog.
Nah, no, I see it that way.
It.
I don't know. That's how he's sounding
That's
to
how it
me.
coming off. But in reality, bro. In reality, dog. In reality, bro. I I just dropped out here. Like I just come on that dog. I used to be on that, but I just can't. If I'm being honest on the pod, I used to be on that for sure, but I just can't on that. Wow, the fellas just get.
Dog, you can't hear somebody shaking their head, dog. So
Nah, bro, I
Brandon
can
bro, he
hear the
just
wind
did
in
it.
my.
Yeah, Brandon bro just analyzed like, hmm. Because Brandon and I we spoke last night. We were talking about we were talking while we were playing Watch Dogs last night. We were talking about like observing people and their responses. He was saying like
alright.
based on someone's response, like the tone and everything, you can basically reveal what they're trying to hide. Am I right? Is that what I'm saying?
Dog, what I said was that people give off a lot of information when they speak, and sometimes you can get answers to your question without them directly answering your question.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's why
Now, well, to be honest, I don't. I mean, if I have to give my point of view, um, it was an issue for a specific relationship I had.
okay.
Um,
That gasp.
because really, oh, that's what that was for. Okay, yeah. Because like I would, I would compliment girls, and she would come across it in my in my WhatsApp because that password and thing on that.
And she used to go through your
And
chats.
yeah, and
Huh.
no she tell me what's the meaning of that. So it was an issue for me. I will tell you how I resolved the issue, but I say this to say like what how I consider complimenting girls. I feel that is how most people consider it. I feel because and we I guess we discussed it a while ago. Based on
Yeah,
how you evaluate the relationship that you have with the person, like what people would consider flirtatious could be like a tease or a joke or like a just a basic, my G looking well, that kind of thing.
Mm.
So she would perceive it as me trying to sow a little current here and there. But I'm like, okay, first of all, if I thought I was doing wrong, you would never get to know because there are so many ways that I could hide that without hiding it at all. So that should tell you that first of all, it's not something I consider as wrong. It's something that I trust that you can actually know, which means that I know it's not wrong. And I think it was for me. It was also like an opportunity for her to understand the kind of relationships I have with other ladies, other females, other young girls. So based on how you understand that, then you would know how like you can respect the relationship that I had with other people. So I feel like not everybody that compliments another girl have an intention for a bad intention for something. Um, so I feel based on that, that could be another avenue of considering whether that's wrong or not.
Okay,
So yeah.
I I agree.
I
To
agree.
me, like by the time you spend long enough in a relationship, you should have an idea of like the way your partner would deal with other people,
Mm-hmm.
especially people of
Right.
the opposite sex. So I guess you would know that, like you'd know when
Yeah.
things are strange.
And
I
I
wanted to
Yep.
comment on that though, but
was that
continue. See what you were saying.
to me or Trevon?
Well, before we all.
Oh yeah, well, what I was about to say with Trevon's point, well, and your point was, I think that ties back to you know being friends first, becoming friends first, and getting to know each other before actually getting into a relationship instead of just jumping relationship.
Right.
Just
I guess if you know if you know how your partner would deal with friends, I think you can tell when he's flirting with somebody else or when he's just being friendly.
yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think based on based on that, that'll determine what you would be comfortable with, so on and so forth, and etc. etc. You know. So
But yeah, I wanted to comment on the thing. Doug, what's your thoughts on your partner going through your chats?
your partner,
Your partner, like
a G,
your significant other,
like
your
my woman.
yeah. I don't say woman because it could apply to girls too.
Oh,
So
oh,
we
for a
not be
second there,
forwarding.
I thought you were about to say something sus, but um,
We are forwarding them things.
I think like for it to get to that point, like it would be weird. Like I'd feel like, Harry, you don't trust me, you know? Like I wouldn't have a problem with it. I wouldn't have a problem with it, but like for it to get to that point, I think that's like a orange flag, the flag just before the red flag, if that makes sense. You understand?
Okay, be right back.
Yeah. Wait, pardon me. You
I'll
didn't
be back in a minute.
say what?
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. But yeah, like it. Like how do I explain it? But you get what I saying, right? Hey, My killer just go silent on the poly. Just now. But like if she have to go for your phone, doggy, it's a red flag, bruh. Because why would she have to go for your phone?
All right, and now that is one thing I wanted to look at just now before I answer that question. I wanted to say something about the um like how I regard friends and how I flit in.
Mm.
I wanted to say first of all, it was a little more difficult for that specific relationship because she fell for me while I was being friendly and not
Oh, okay,
flirtatious.
okay,
You
okay.
check? So so yeah, you get the basic friendly compliments like nice speak,
Mm.
you know,
Mm. Mm.
I like the way you look at that kind of thing. Right? Basic thing, not like wow, fine like wine. The best thing you can wear is me. Nothing so, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
the fact that she would fall for that when she see these same compliments in another chat now, she will perceive it as okay, I liked him for that. I liked him because he said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's saying it on another girl's chat. Therefore, you check it. So she's
Mm.
using her experience
Oh,
to
okay, okay.
interpret others. So that's a another problem
I
too.
see.
So yeah, I think the most difficult thing in a relationship, to be honest, for me the biggest barrier to understanding is projecting your own experience into somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
big one.
yeah.
That,
Right. So anyway, so going back to the point we're looking at now, um, shit,
mm.
I forgot what we're talking about now.
We were talking about going well, her going well, your shorty going for your phone.
Oh yeah, right. So that for me again is based on understanding, right? So
Mm.
for example, so again that same specific relationship, she was not insecure in that um
She was not insecure in that, like she was not, it's like she did not trust you. That's what you're saying?
right, right.
Mm.
But just like any other normal female, they need assurance.
Okay.
And some of them, again, based on past experiences, they don't want to just hear, I'm not in that, I'm not on that, I'm not interested in that.
Mm.
That get nothing to me. Which again they want to see that their actions up to support that. So if
Mm.
so again it's all about the perception of things. So sometimes they take your phone to go through your chat just to see how you would react.
Okay, true, true.
They don't even really care what they see. They just want to see how you react. Do you trust me enough to
Mm.
allow me to go through your chat? That alone, that's a big point.
Mm. Mm.
The moment you take your phone from her or tell her, oh, what you doing? Yeah, she knows she wrong. She knows she wrong. She does she ready to take her L.
Mm.
But the
Mm.
fact is now you have created another issue that she will take you out for.
True. Okay.
You check it.
Okay.
So you come up there, you vex, you right to be vexed because she going through your phone. But at the same time, the question in her mind is, what you have to hide, my G? Since when?
Mm.
That
Mm.
was never a problem before. That time used to give me your phone, no questions. So
Yeah.
what's the difference now? You check it. So it actually depends on like how deep the girl is as a thinker. What is she
Mm.
trying to insinuate? What is she trying to confirm? And whether she just wants assurance, like because so, a lot of girls they appreciate transparency. It doesn't have to do anything with insecurity, like like I feel like he go leave me, I feel
Mm.
like he likes somebody else. Now it could just be I like transparency, and I want to know that I could access your phone at any time and go through any conversation and still feel as safe as if I never knew any of your friends. And that's the kind of thing some of them looking for. So again, for me, it's based on understanding. Do you understand your girl? Do you know her intentions? Do you know what she has gone through before?
I'm
And
not.
based on that, you can know whether I that's insecurity, that's lack of trust. She projecting her ex experience on me,
Mm. Mm.
and that's the only way you can do that is by knowing her. So it depends. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, welcome back, Brandon. What, Sharon, you basically just gave an answer to your question.
The one was even there.
Yeah, he.
No,
Ah,
no, no. From the last part, I understand what you said.
Yeah,
I,
yeah. So what are your thoughts on that, Brandon?
Um, I don't know. Like you were saying, it could be lack of trust. It could be, um, yeah, it could be that the person, you know, It could be a dog. It could be several things. But like I guess you get to a point where you know the person well enough to understand whether they're letting their insecurities take over or whether they really don't trust you. It could also be a case that the person is just an overly curious person.
Right.
And I go mention people, but I know somebody. But yeah, um,
Yeah.
they just want to know. Like if there's something to know, they want to know.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
There's an underhanded. No, that is for me. That's a sign that they don't trust you. But what they will say, it's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust them.
What is that?
Have
What
you
is
heard
that?
that
What does that
before?
mean?
as in the person you're talking to that they're trying
Yeah,
to.
Mm.
yeah. I've heard that a lot, and um, I understand it to some extent. They basically trying to say like, I know you don't have no intentions, but the other person might have. So like okay, like a perfect example actually is like there are many times where us guys we are completely oblivious as to a girl that like us, but
Mm.
our girlfriend
What?
seeing from a mile away.
That's crazy.
Check it. So she'll be like, yeah, I know you don't like, I could see that, but she like you hard though, and I honestly don't want you to be given any kind of current. Now, obviously, you go defend yourself and be like, but I am pushing no speed. But the fact that she know that she like you, then any attention itself is current. You check it. So she go say something like, it's not that I don't trust you, but it's like I don't trust her. But I seen right through that. You check it because at the end of the day, the same way, guys. So when I was deciding to choose you, there are other girls that like me. So why was I able to prioritize and show them that it's not them I'm interested in? So why is it that now that I chose you, I have to get rid of all the girls that I knew before that like me? That don't make it no sense. You just want control, and you just afraid that you know there are other options, and that is for me, that's actually a sign of like a toxic
Insecurity.
desire for control. Yeah.
Okay,
So I see right through that though. I take it that at all.
I see. But at the same time, I can still see why she would be concerned.
Why?
Nah, like I feel like you should have enough trust in your partner to tell them like somebody else has these intentions or that's what somebody else thinking and trust that they will respond the way they're supposed to respond.
Yeah, like to me, like you can't be so, bro.
Okay, okay.
Whether you consider there's a risk or not, I could handle myself. You check it.
Mm, well,
If
yeah,
if
yeah, that's true.
if you were competing, I mean, if you were competing from the time you check you like me, Gasa, then of course you have a right to eliminate your competition ASAP.
Mm, mm,
But don't tell me, Gasa, after I know they like me. You know that the same people that like me know that I chose you.
mm, mm, mm.
So
So there would be
if
no.
they have all that information, why do you think all of a sudden now I can't handle them? But I but
Well,
but I've always been friends with
Okay.
them and they have always liked me. But I chose you though, which means I know how to handle myself. So don't make it feel like I still consider my options. Now you were my choice.
Mm, mm,
You check
mm.
it.
and I feel a lot
So
of yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, so it's for me, it just boils down to a desire for control, and I will not give that to any girl. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay. I can agree with that.
But yeah, I like I was saying, I feel like a lot of girls don't respect or understand the idea of a choice, Loki.
Facts.
And I blame them. I honestly do not blame them because as much as you hate it, men make life hard for men. Um, but if the if you decide to be with somebody, well, that's a choice. You're making a deliberate uh decision to be with the person. You're
Mm-hmm.
choosing them over other people, especially like Kevin said. If you know you have other options, well, respect the choice. I chose you. Out of everybody else, I chose you. So what's the problem?
Mm.
So I feel like you have to understand, or they have to understand, that you mature enough to make your decision, and you mature enough to keep your decision. Though,
Facts.
no, that's really it.
I would say like I think it would, and I think that would come back to girls being more emotionally driven and stuff because of the insecurities and stuff like that. I guess they'll always have that want for, I guess, you know confirmation, I guess.
So I don't feel you have any other confirmation, like you're in the relationship
Yeah,
already.
but still,
Thank you.
that
I think they want the closure of knowing that no
I want
matter
me to
which girl that
ensure.
approach,
yeah,
yeah, which girl that approach you, like she's your first choice, and she's not going to hear that if you just tell her that. She wants to see it for
to
herself,
see it for herself. Yeah,
which is extremely scientifically viable. Because if you prime your target first, doggy, you're not going to get good results. You're going to get rigged results. You have to allow them to make a choice, like the Garden of Eden.
bruh.
Yeah, go. You have to make dog.
True.
You have to remove all external influences and allow them to make a choice. How do you do that, doggy? You put them in a situation where nobody else, quote unquote, is involved.
Oh,
So when your partner, I don't know why I keep saying partner, but when your partner is talking to somebody else, you're not in that conversation. That's when the person is going to be honest with what they really want to say.
true.
But like when it's free of your face to face, your partner going to start, like if they have any other intentions, so your partner going to start hiding the truth. They go see what they want to say.
Okay.
Everybody does it. Everybody. Psychology.
Yeah, man, just bragging about that whole from yesterday.
Dog, dog. Let me tell you that psychology is one of the greatest fields of it.
You doing that? That's part of your
I
program.
wish. I
Hmm.
wish. If I have to minor in psychology, I'll have to do an extra year
Ah,
just to
okay.
finish the courses. I mean, I don't mind, but I'll do the
Mm-mm.
extra.
I see.
Anyway, but
Okay.
yeah, dog, psychology is a1. You can rule the world with psychology alone.
You can what rule the world?
Yep.
Speaking of rule the world, there's a question I wanted to ask you. There's a question I wanted to ask, but I just cannot remember. It was one of those questions tell that that determines whether you are a sociopath or a regular person. I just can't remember the question right now.
Hmm?
I said I wanted to ask a question, and that question like based on the nature of the question, well, sorry, based on the answer, it would determine like whether you are a sociopath or like a regular person. And I wanted to ask,
Personally, I am more of a sociopath than most.
then okay, how
According to a test I did. But
test?
anyway, continue what you're doing, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. What test is that?
I'll send you the link.
Okay, I was just trying to set up the tier listing, but that's so much work.
Now, but ask the question though.
But that's the thing. I do remember the question. I do remember the.
Oh, so why did you bring it up?
I don't
Kind
know.
of weird, bro.
I thought I would have remembered it, but
Alright, if you do, just let me know.
hmm. Um. Okay. You have anything else on that on the theory? Anything else? Any?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay. Um. Trevor, you still there? Trevor, I wanted to ask like when we were
You
at.
there?
I think so. Trev, you there?
There.
Well, I'm hanging on by a thread.
Let me ask you, Trey. Like I remember the last time when we were at Lee's birthday.
Unmistakably.
Say that again.
The link is in the chat. It's
Okay.
your chat.
Okay, I'll check it out in a second. I remember like at Lee's birthday party, you said like you were giving
Yeah.
a a comparison between comedians and rappers.
Right.
You remember? You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was I trying to remember what was the context of that? Was it? I think it was the wordplay.
Yeah. Yeah. Um we were trying to figure out like who covers the most content. We're looking at the art of communicating to people,
Mm-hmm.
and we were trying to figure out like who uses the who reads more, basically. That was the actual question. Who do you think reads more? Rappers or comedians? Right? That was
Mm-hmm.
the initial question.
Okay.
And then we used, yeah, so it was based on that we were trying to analyze, okay, rappers have very delicate language. Um, depending on the rapper being able to find the right word to communicate the same thought that they want, but at the same time not taking away from their own style. That
Right.
that 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 takes a lot of depth of language.
Right.
But at the same time, comedians to be able to communicate like news, real-time events, hot button issues in
Mhm.
a way that is able to be broken down to the common person in a way that they can laugh about it, shows that they also have read in such a way that they can communicate it effectively. So that's why that's why I asked the question, like, who do you think reads more? Would it be comedians or rappers? So that's basically where it came from.
Oh, okay.
What would your pick be, Brandon?
Okay. Reads more comedians. Comedians usually. I think they have a wider scope to cover because when you go to, especially if it's stand up, um, when you go to do a stand up comedy gig, you have to prepare your jokes beforehand. And you never know what kind of audience you're getting, so you have to keep up to date with news from various sources, um, news that affects different social groups. So I definitely think comedians would read more. Um, Rappers wouldn't read as much. But in my opinion, they're um, they take the win when it comes to use of language. I think
Okay.
that's where rappers excel when you compare the two. So yeah, comedians read more to feed the jokes and to make sure they have content to suit various audiences. But rappers use language better, in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I for me I find it's close. because I think I also said comedians, but I just to me if you okay think about it this way, how many bars we don't get in a rap song,
Yep.
like simply because like we just don't know
Enough.
Yep.
like
Yeah.
what they mean by what they say, like um I find Drake does that a lot. So you would hear him use like famous rich people and brands. But if you're not aware of the culture, or if you're not aware of even history, some of the things, the references they would make, you just don't get it at all.
Mm-hmm.
you know and that's what I'm saying. To me, that's why it's so close, because consider comedians like Dave Chappelle, for example. I say if you're smart, you're getting the diamond jokes, because he's not like a stupid comedian, like you just for the humor of it all. This
Mm-hmm.
guy is
Right.
intelligent. That's what makes him superior. The intelligence behind all of his jokes is what makes him superior. So that's what I'm saying. Like there is a depth of reading from rappers, but like the fact that they use it so loosely, it sounds like they don't read that much,
Yep.
but yet the ability to take these simple brand names or star names and fit it in their song with their own style, for me, that that it does show that they read a lot. So that's what I was saying. Like, to me, it's very hard to decide. It's really hard to decide. Comedians have to cover more because they have to talk about more because they have a lot more time.
Mm-hmm.
But rappers have 5 minutes, well, not even so long, three
Sometimes three
minutes
minutes. Yeah.
to cover the entire thought, and they have to fit all the references they can. You check it. So that's why I was saying, like, to me, it tight. It
Close.
can be tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
It can be close.
And
In
not
my
to mention,
opinion.
dog, even in that 3 minutes, if you just go on and on with references and metaphors and all them witty lines for 3 minutes straight, dog, you're going to kill the song. So
Dep-
I think
Okay.
it depends.
I think
You say
nah,
they never really use all of it.
yeah. There's
Okay.
you have to at some point, some of your lines have to just be straightforward. That's why I said that's exactly what I mean. Um,
Okay.
Especially considering the fact that with songs you have to break it down into sometimes a hook, a chorus,
Okay.
verse one, verse two. The entire song cannot be the same. Um, how do I say? There's supposed to be a difference between
Okay.
you fit a line in there, and then viewers, they listen to it, and you blow their minds, and nobody would have guessed. Um, but if you do that for every line, I think like it would kill a song. And there are some
Okay.
rappers like I know doing good shake his head dog, but you see Chance, dog. To me, I find Chance does that well. Like he can find a balance between using a lot of witty lines, a lot of metaphors, and a lot of references, but also keep the song, um, keep the message of the song, right? That's what I want to say.
Okay.
Because if the entire song is your references and metaphors and whatever, what happens to the person that does not know what those metaphors mean, or what your words truly mean? That means that person will never understand the song,
Well,
as opposed to putting in lines. Just now, sorry.
sorry.
As opposed to putting in lines that would still convey your message, even though the person doesn't understand everything. I think that's a delicate balance there. But
Okay.
you're sleeping on chance though.
Let me give my response on that one. I think like for certain Um, some rappers like they do that deliberately just to provoke the listener to do some research on their own. So I see, I don't know, in my view, I just see that as like some like an art form in a way,
Yeah, I agree.
you know. Instead of them, I mean, if you don't know, then just do some research. Just go on Genius and then look at the lyrical breakdown to see what it means and so on and so forth. That's just my opinion. But Chance, as a rapper, I don't know. I would say
But I could
I appreciate the older Chance. The Chance now, he is
nah, I know what you want to say. I think
he's not
the
trash.
whole
He's not.
the whole his focus changed.
Yeah. He's
His focus changed.
ever since he got married, the man just
Yeah, I know that's what you get into. I can agree to that. His focus changed for sure.
yeah. Yeah.
But to me, I feel like he hasn't lost his skill
Okay.
as a rapper. But I guess the appeal now is kind of different because it's not what you're accustomed to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like for example, look at the verse he did on PTSD.
That was a great verse.
So that was lit.
That was a great verse.
That's still chance and that's chance right now, but it's away from what he normally does right now, which is
Yeah.
I don't say love songs,
Mainstream.
but yeah. So he hasn't lost his. I feel like yeah, that's what you're trying to say. He hasn't lost his skill as a rapper. His focus just changed,
Okay.
and I can agree to that.
Okay.
But I appreciate his use of language. Tyler the creator as well, bro. Tyler can rap, dog. I like when you say somebody can rap, they have so many different meanings to it. You can talk about their flow, their use of language.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like they might have like a real nice flow, dog, and like the song just fire, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but when you look at the lyrics, they're not saying anything.
True. True.
But I feel like Tyler for some songs, that man can really, that man can spit like.
He can speak.
They could just be blasting like Tyler Dog and I could just stand up like, yes sir, this nigga's spitting.
I don't think you're referring to what potato salad.
But yeah,
Okay.
like you see potato salad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Potato salad was references on references,
Yeah.
metaphors on
Yeah.
metaphors.
Again,
Like I
that
said,
like it didn't take away from the song.
yeah, there's a balance.
But I think everything he said was about it.
I think nah, there was some shit for our line.
Really? Okay.
Let me pull up the lyrics. But
So,
let's continue.
yeah. So who else would you say? Who do you think can go bar to bar with Tyler?
Like with references,
Yeah.
um, Eminem can do it for sure.
Okay.
Um, Lil Wayne can
Like
do it.
every bar has a reference to something else.
Yeah, like a
All
rapper
of
that can
Drake's
do
diss
that.
tracks.
But
Drake, you find?
All his diss tracks, every single one.
who
Drake,
who you said Rick? You said Rick? Rick Ross?
Drake.
Oh, Drake. What's one of his
Drake.
diss tracks?
You see, every one of his
Well,
diss tracks, he can fit that description. Reference on reference.
Okay.
Bah, bah, bah.
I see. You should. I don't know, bro. I feel you're sleeping on Kendrick Lamar.
hate
Nah,
that man,
Kendrick,
yeah.
Kendrick have
Shit.
some. He have some bars,
Some.
but I don't think I have listened to him
Yeah,
as much.
but I just don't like his flow at all. I'm sorry.
You don't like his flow?
I don't like it.
Okay.
Dog,
Nah,
somebody once told
his
me,
words heavy.
don't apologize for your opinions, dog.
Okay. Okay.
A girl told me that actually. Don't apologize for that. And the context of that was crazy, so I go get into that. But yeah, if
Okay.
you don't like Kendrick, you don't like Kendrick though.
Yeah, if
There
you
are so many
like it.
things.
But
Oh yeah, like I like.
I did
That's
before I did not really like him, but I started listening to some of his older projects, and it's actually really it's really deep. I felt, I don't know, like it was just different, bro.
it like me and Chance dog.
What song do you go back to for chance?
Who me?
Hmm.
Nah dog. Actually, funny enough, when I was probably like, if you had asked me to listen to Chance like 2 years ago, I would tell you nah. Like I just used to find like Diamond Diamond was like how it was kind of whack.
2 years ago.
But like
Hmm.
yeah, 2 years ago. But then I remember listening to his verse on just now, which one was it? Let me get that song up. I remember the verse. I just can't remember which song he said it.
If you remember this, you can just type it out in Google and then the lyrics.
Nah, no, we use Genius around it up.
Bro, since you're a genius right now, bro, there's this song, bro.
Yeah, alright. No brainer.
No brainer.
Dog, dog. When I heard
Bro,
that one
really?
verse
Man.
on No Brainer, wait, like literally, I would play the song, and as soon as Chance finished up, I just skip this song. Cause dog, after that man, Justin Bieber like dog, I don't hear that man voice just so. Dog. But when I heard that man verse
Mhm.
on No Brainer Doggy, bro, I feel that's the point where I look at Chance as a real rapper. Like that man can spit doggy. And like going back and listening to his old songs that I used to just skip, and
Mhm.
they're like, what? Dog, I was sleeping on Chance, dog.
I go into his verse right.
And, and now here I am, dog.
I'm looking. I'm looking at the verses right now.
And dog, the line, bro, you're sleeping, dog.
Bro, I mean, Harry. Okay. I mean, hmm. I really thought Chance was a Christian rapper like the first times I started dating him.
Like that's the thing.
Yeah. There's this
And I
one
like,
lyric I see that I'm just laughing at right now, bro.
which one?
The applaud part.
Yeah. Oh, that the man actually, um, like they left it out. They left out the word he said, and
Mm-hmm.
then he tweeted it after the song came out.
Yeah, I see that the reference is genius.
But I feel one of my favorite lines, dog, is you see when you say, and I keep it Ben Franklin, I'm not gonna change, bro, bro.
Bro,
Dog,
that was clever. That's clever.
dog, that's why I telling you that the man
That's
have bars
so okay. So let me tell you. Give me the hardest bar you've heard from a song.
from a song.
Like what would be the name? Let me look it up. What would be the
Oh,
craziest bar you've ever seen?
dog, I don't know, bro. They have all kind of crazy bars, doggy. Like I said, the potato salad full of bars, doggy.
Okay, so you're saying
Dog, literally, the first line in
mhm.
the song is the bars, my G.
Okay,
So the they have bruh, bruh. Nah,
like
they have all kind of. I can't decide.
you cannot decide.
Ah.
But I just feel like wow, dog. Honestly, bro, I feel like any rapper you you mention, I just feel like right now, I just feel like Kendrick can just out rap them. No, no, I'm serious. I'm serious, bro. He's he's good. He's good. I wanted to ask Trevor like what song did he listen to that gave him that bad, well, not bad, but you know, the flow, the
I
distinction.
look for it.
You get for me?
A famous thing.
The humble thing. I don't know. I let me give you a song from me there.
That shit
Um,
that like
sing
doggy. Doggy, you're sleeping on Tyler, doggy.
Tyler. I don't know. To be honest, bro, like ever since he switched sides, doggy, I just
Yeah, the
it
whole gay thing
yeah
that
it
kind of ties up.
it kind of ties up. I'll go like
You
I
know who
was
else you're sleeping on, doggy?
what?
Yeah, what you saying? What you saying?
Know what you're saying? Go ahead,
Dog, you're sleeping on Lil Nas X, doggy.
bro.
Wait, believe me when
Sleeping
I
on
say,
Logic.
doggy, you're sleeping on Lil Nas X, doggy.
Why you say that?
Don't kill my vibe.
You
Don't
what?
kill don't kill my vibe. That was a okay.
I
Yeah,
hate that song.
that was okay.
I
That just freaked
remember.
me out.
Yeah,
I
that one
never
was
listened to
a
him after.
really, bruh. Hold on. There's a really well written
But
song.
you're sleeping on Logic though.
Oh, I love
Fact.
Logic. Let me tell you.
I I I am big on Logic. I find it overhyped, but the songs I've listened to, I have to give credit where credit is due. Doggy, the man can rap.
Which like which songs?
Um, you ever listen to Rap Man?
Rap Mat,
Rap Man.
Rap Man.
Yeah,
That's probably an oldie. I've actually never heard that one.
yeah, because I don't know at what point you started listening to Logic,
Hmm.
but I remember you showed the first Logic song I ever heard you tell me about was um 44 bars, I
44
think it was.
bars. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that was the first Logic song I heard you talking about.
Oh, bro, bro. Let me tell you. Let me tell you
And
what.
that's recently though. That is 3 years. Eh?
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, I, I Glenn. As I expected that. We were just talking about rap artists. We were just
That's
talking
a
about.
pretty interesting topic.
Say it again.
I said that's a pretty interesting topic. I
Yeah.
do have a few words.
Okay. Um. Yeah, but hold on. Just hold that for Glenn. I was saying just now you said a rap man. Logic.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, but that was a while back, 5 years ago. Let me tell you. I was about to tell you like why Logic is such a good rapper, bro. He dropped he dropped this mixtape called Under Pressure. Like that was a beautiful project. That was a beauty. I would recommend the listen. This is a good project. You've heard that project, Trayvon?
Nah.
Under
I
Pressure.
went but I guess I go further I went further back than that.
Further. What
Yeah.
Young Sinatra one?
Yeah, now you're going somewhere doggy.
Yeah, yeah. That was good. That
And
was
undeniable too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But under
Dog,
pressure, bro. But under pressure, bro. You'll have to. You'll is good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Let me. I'll give that one more thing. You just
dog, I sent a thing for you all there.
You send it in the okay. Let me check it out.
Dog, 2 lines, my G. 2 lines
Where
alone.
is it though? I can't find it.
It's in
I think
the
What's the name of it?
the
secret
secret.
random chat.
Okay.
I think because you on your phone, it might switch you. I don't know.
How
Now
on
I see it. I
Alright,
on the laptop.
this rush?
alright.
I really think Josh could be Drake. I don't know. I don't. It went over my head.
It went over your head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
What?
get it. Like Drake and Josh, bro. Yeah, like
Right. Yeah.
Draking.
Yeah. Dog, how that go over your dog? Alright. Basically, dog. Like they have no more rules, dog. So could do
Ah,
what
okay,
Drake can do, dog.
okay.
Like like you have a character, so like people will say, oh that's something Drake would do, or that's something Josh would do.
Yeah.
Dog,
Just check
they
it.
have no more rules, dog. You're sleeping, dog. You're sleeping.
Let me. I want to give Trevor the song I was talking about for Kendrick. Maybe that might revive something. Sing for me. I'm dying of thirst. Okay. I'm going to send you the lyric video. It's crazy. It's crazy.
But why are you sending the whole link though?
How you mean?
That means you have to listen to the song.
Yeah, yeah.
If I listen to the song on the podcast, I'll go play for the audio.
You want me to put the you want me to play it on the boombox?
Nah. We will get sued. No,
Dog. Depends. It depends on
our
the
sponsor's not covering that, dog. That's not in our contract.
dog, but that is a sweet song, man. It's a sweet song. Hold on, let me see if I can.
I sent one too.
Yeah, I see. Oh, set the tone. Okay, bro. I'm tempted to play it on the boombox. Eh?
After
I do
let
that
me
like
let
that.
me end the podcast and then let me end the podcast first, though.
The Irie. Okay. I mean, I'm not lie to tell you. One of these days, I do want to do like probably like a reaction on the pod.
Like I said, dog, that's more of a.
Like just okay. Oh, okay.
I don't
Now
know. I guess it would be interesting to try.
try. Yeah, just try. Oh yeah, Glenn, you wanted to give some thoughts.
Yeah. So, um, it's more like a general observation of rappers. It's not calling out anyone specific, but have you noticed that rappers are the musicians with the largest egos and the ones who most feel the need to brag about their talent, even though we're the only ones who don't make their own beats.
Not
Ouch.
necessarily.
Ouch.
Okay,
I wouldn't say that.
Ouch.
okay. I mean, I see it as, to be honest, when I see them as tooting the horn, so to speak. Like like when I hear them doing that, I feel that way about myself. So it's why like when they boost themselves up, I feel like that one gassing me up. Like if that makes sense.
Also, you're projecting their um boasting onto yourself
Yeah,
to
yeah,
give yourself confidence.
yeah. That's how I don't know. Maybe that's how I listen to it. Maybe that's just me. You know. So
I lies a
pretty intriguing way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
That's not something I would have ever thought of myself.
Okay.
So I'm glad you said.
Yeah. Yeah. Um.
Apart from that, I don't really follow mainstream rap at all.
Okay.
Just because it's in general it's pretty manufactured, and
Okay.
you don't even you don't even really need to be able to. You don't even really need a good voice if you're a mainstream rapper because they can they can do enough with the music and effects to make almost anyone sound good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm.
There's
Yeah.
definitely good mainstream rappers out there, but I just don't really bother with it myself.
Okay. I could see why. Because most of it nowadays, I mean, everyone wants to be a rapper nowadays, and sorry, everyone wants to be a rapper nowadays, and the sound is becoming more common. It's like every other song sounds the same. So I could see why you feel that way. Um, okay. Any closing thoughts?
Um, Catch us on Saturday night, though.
Most def. Any church announcements before we end? Any? Okay. Um. So this was episode 9. Hopefully on the next episode we can have something different, something special, since it's the 10th episode. And yeah, guys, I guess that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the highlights, I guess, and
What highlights though?
the highlights of this podcast.
You mean on
Has
the
the
YouTube
outro
page?
played yet,
Yeah.
Wayne?
Say it again.
Has the outro played yet?
No, no, I said I'm about to put it through. Okay.
All right. Well, before you do, don't forget to tune in for episode 10 when the podcast power level officially surpasses 9,000.
Okay. I'll switch it to the outro now. All right. Good night, everyone. Or good morning.
Good night.
Okay.